Hello pals, I'm JoeDan54, and some of you may be wondering what I do that goes into the creation of a new reaction video. Those of you are in luck, no pun intended considering this was originally intended to be a St. Patrick's Day special, as that's what I'm here to do today. I've been making reaction videos since 2014, and since then, I have definitely improved my abilities in terms of editing. I used to use iMovie to make these reaction videos, and while it was useful enough to have the picture-in-picture effect that is essential to any classic reaction video, it still barely provided enough freedom to put any of me in it. The software had a lot of decorated title cards with built-in animations, but the old lens flare trick kinda gets old after a while. When I started editing with Adobe Premiere Pro near the end of Season 1, I immediately took charge with what it offered. Photoshop animations, keyframes, and let's not forget... I'm still learning new techniques every day, but I can definitely look back at Season 1 and early Season 2 and say, yeah, I've definitely gotten better. Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2 have already been recorded, and I've planned out the Episodes 3 to 5 as well, so I'd say I'll be walking you through the exact steps I'll take to make Season 3, Episode 6. First off, I obviously need to know what it is I'm reacting to. You may have seen the reaction database, but just in case you haven't, let me explain what you see here. These are all the videos I've been requested to react to. Every single request is placed in this database, or at least the ones that follow the requesting rules, but more of that in Part 2. Here you can see the creator of the video and the person who requested it. Here, you'll see a bunch of random decimal numbers that are really only there to make the randomizer equation work, and this is where the next video is picked. Like many other elements to my videos, wasn't always this complex. In early Season 2, when I first began picking requests at random, I used an online random wheel and called it the Roulette of Reaction. It seemed like a great way to pick requests, until I made a rather horrifying discovery. The request database, which was just a spreadsheet at the time, filled up extremely fast, to the point where I didn't realize that the random wheel that I was using capped out at 100 entries. By the time I found out, the list was pushing 200. I'm certainly glad I found this out though, considering what this meant. I was unwittingly being unfair. So once I decide what I'll be reacting to, I have to make sure the video is currently available and still on YouTube. If it is, then it's time to pin that JoeDan54 pin, or don't because I constantly forget to, and it's reaction time! The camera I've used since the very beginning of my video making days until January of this year is the one I've used for all of Season 1 and 2. While it wasn't much for actual video quality, it had resolution up to 1080p and a 60 FPS setting that I conveniently didn't discover until midway through Season 2, where I accidentally formatted my memory card. Also, by the time I started making reaction videos, the lens was cracked, so yeah. Now, I have this camera. It's a Sony 1080p camera that records footage in 29.9 at 7 FPS, but can be rendered in Adobe Premiere Pro to be in smooth 60 FPS. Season 3 will have this at its disposal. As for my tripod, despite what the Danny Martian YTP might suggest, I don't know a way to turn it off. However, the one I use has very long, extendable legs and has a removable top that I can screw to the bottom of my camera. Back in the first half of Season 1, I had a tripod that struggled to stand taller than 7 inches. So it's pretty obvious that I've improved some, I would think. The background for my videos has also seen some change. Not a lot, but enough to notice, especially with my new camera. Sure, it's the same wall with the same mirror and the same floor, but I now have a few posters hanging around. And you can bet that just like in Season 2, I'll have a new chair to use in Season 3. Which I sure had. So, just like that, the reaction is set up to record. I use my Wii U's YouTube to watch the videos. It allows for me to watch them from a distance, on a TV, without the need of a keyboard or a trackpad that requires an extremely flat surface. You may see that I wear recurring shirts in this series. Most of the time I wear ones you've probably seen me wear before, but two stand out. First off is the ultimate Lucky article of clothing, Lucky Frying Nemo. This is my bright red AC/DC shirt that I've worn for such episodes as the Season 1 and 2 finales, the Season 2 and 3 openers, and of course, the way it got its name, the first reaction video I ever made, Frying Nemo itself. And let's not forget the luck it generously lent me during my 2020-2020 mode video, allowing me to beat that crazy difficulty in under 25 minutes.
Oh! 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 What?
Ever since that day, Lucky Frying Nemo, or LFN for short, has been training 2 apprentices in the arts of luck, one of which you've seen before. This one, which simply goes by the name of Riot, I've worn Riot in many other reaction videos, including Despicable Meme, and even worked behind LFN in the Season 3 opener. As for the other one, you have yet to see me wear it. And believe me, I will wear it in Season 3. And let's not forget the shirts I got at MagFest, which I'll show in the vlog coming out soon. So, after the reaction has been recorded, the editing process begins. Unless I procrastinate. Yeah. But yes, I use Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2014 to edit these videos. I always put an intro and outro to every reaction, and occasionally a title card here and there. And then there's the picture-in-picture I do to put the video in the corner. Fair warning, I'm about to talk in a technical language, so bear with me. Many rules apply for resolutions and such. If the video is 720p or 1080p, the reaction will automatically be in 1080p. 360p and 480p videos will have 720p reactions. 240p videos will have 480p reactions. The frame rate of the reaction is almost always 29.97 unless the video I'm reacting to is below 25 FPS or above 47.952 FPS. For example, twice in Season 2 I reacted to 59.94 FPS videos, and the reactions were uploaded at 50 FPS. Also, the scale of the video and the reaction changes depending on the video's resolution and the reaction's resolution. Some audio adjustments may also be necessary, but rarely.
That was intense.
Of course, main series reactions have sidebars. These are made in Photoshop, and in Season 3, we'll get an upgrade that contains links to the original video and the original creator, and even a shortcut to skip to the reaction. Then there's the thumbnail. Unless it's a special reaction, thumbnails are made in... drumroll please... Microsoft PowerPoint. Hey. Seriously, you can make some decent thumbnails using this program. You can do a lot of what Photoshop can do, even remove an image's background. Once the thumbnail and video have been exported, they're uploaded and scheduled for a weekly basis. Just like my other seasons, JoeDan54 Reacts Season 3 will have 30 episodes, and I'll do my best to get each of them up every Monday. Remember, Season 3 premieres March 28th.
So, now you know the technical side of things. How I use my brain to make a reaction video the way I do. But what many people don't know is what comes from the heart. What drives me to keep making these, even with so many other people quitting reaction videos and many others hating on them. We'll delve into my true feelings about the meaning of a reaction video in Part 2, which is scheduled to be the Easter special. No guarantees though. Until then, keep looking forward, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
I'd just like to point out that the Season 3 opener is the day after Easter, the day after the scheduled upload date for the Easter special, and very, very shortly after a new season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic begins. Guess when the Season 1 finale was?